7 years ago, we had 5 bids that were investing just over £7 million in their bid areas and representing something like 2,500 businesses. Today, we have 48 bids in development and operation. We have the potential to represent over 13,000 businesses, and in levy alone, they will invest £46 million in their bid areas. That's just the levy. Bids have certainly grown.
I'm studying the Scotland bids because we are trying to find a Swedish bid model. But we have a very good cooperation with bids in Scotland. We have been in New York as well, but I think the best thing with the bids in Scotland is that you are working with the pre-bid process, and that is a very good way to give birth to a bid, to involve all the stakeholders and to have a commitment for the cooperation. So I think that is the very good part of the Scottish bid concept. I think the Scottish and the Swedish minds are very similar, and also the culture. We can understand each other very, very well, I think.
People are now doing new things. Bids are very much rooted in the communities, as you saw at Dunblane. And bids are also doing things about, when we ask the question, what people want to see. Business support, business development, business advice, business startup, digital, collective procurement, waste, recycling. And they are continuing to develop. We've seen the development of the bids model. I would contest the very first tourism bid this side of the pond in Loch Ness and Inverness, a pure tourism bid. East Renfrewshire Council are developing a pan-local authority bid that will go across 2 or 3 local authority areas. The partnerships are now different as well. You can see some really big partnerships. Alistair is coming on later on from Falkirk. He's got huge partnerships there that he works with. If you look at Elgin, they work in very, very big partnerships. And now we have schools, we have the schools estate working within bids, and businesses working with education.
I'm here at the gathering really for 2 purposes. One, for myself to learn what's happening in Scotland. The last 8 years have been explosive for the business improvement districts and really the building of community in Scotland. The Scottish system is very similar to North America, so looking to see what kind of lessons I can take back to our members throughout North America, US and Canada. But then also too, hopefully to share a little bit of our insights and some of the future challenges that are facing city centers. Business improvement districts in North America have been in existence a little over 40 years, so I like to think that we have a few ideas that we can help share to set the stage for what's to come here in Scotland. What's been most impressive about everyone that works in this industry is their willingness to share. You know, best practices are shared easily between even neighboring downtowns, even though they may be slightly competitive. But we look to share those globally, and you know, I'd like to think that perhaps it's that shared culture that's allowed Scottish bids to benefit so quickly from the best practices from around the world.
The one thing that hasn't changed is the people that come to talk to us. It doesn't matter whether it's individual business associations, community councils, or just groups. The thing that those people want to do is to bring about change and improvement. But it's actually the people that make bids. So what of the future? Bids can do more. They should do more. The actual model itself can be further developed. There's a huge amount of work the bids can be doing. And we certainly have not pushed the boundaries of what the bids can deliver.